everybody. I'm Samir with CalTV, and we're here today with Morgan Spurlock, the director of a new documentary titled POM Wonderful Presents, the greatest movie ever sold. Perhaps the first experiment I've ever seen where you literally whore yourself out to companies for money to make your picture.
Whatever it takes.
I mean, this is such a lovely, comfortable room. Where are we here today?
I think this is the Hyatt Regency in San Francisco, the greatest hotel you'll ever experience.
Right. So for people who haven't seen the film yet, could you maybe explain what your basic concept was when you started this project?
Yeah, no, the whole idea behind POM Wonderful Presents, the greatest movie ever sold, is we wanted to make a film that looked at the world of product placement, marketing, and advertising that was completely paid for and made possible by product placement, marketing, and advertising. What happens is you get all of this co-promotion that goes around a film, and so I said, if we want to make a documentary blockbuster, a docbuster, then we should have all those things. That way, like there's more awareness around the movie, more awareness than there's ever been with a documentary film.
Did you feel kind of dirty in a way, like when you were making this, because like they have you put like actual commercials in the film?
That was our idea. Like that was the worst part. Like literally, when we came up with the whole idea behind of this film, we're just like brainstorming ideas, and I said, and we could put commercials right in the middle of the movie. That sounds terrible. Let's do that. I could be the guy who ruined movies.
I was going to say, so are you afraid that you started a dangerous trend? Let's hope. Fingers crossed. That we are not going to suddenly...
That is not the legacy I leave behind.
There's not going to be a ticker tape at the bottom of movies forevermore after.
Well, it'll be on my tombstone. Morgan Spurlock, asshole who put commercials in movies.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
You're going to have people trying to punch you in the face when you walk down the street. Like, you did it! Like the radio announcers that everyone hates.
That's right. That's exactly what will happen.
Like, which did you feel dirtier about? The process of, like, almost like, basically begging like companies for money to make this movie, or eating McDonald's for a month and like filming your own like rectal exam for the movie?
I think I felt more, you feel more dirty, I think, when you go out and start pitching like this. When you're going out and trying to sell to companies that normally you would never speak to.
Were there any kinds of products or companies that you just like from the outset, you said, I'm not going to ask these people for money, I don't like tobacco company?
No, we called cigarette companies because we thought
they said no?
They said no. We tried to call firearm companies. We called BP. If anybody needs some positive reinforcement, it's those guys. And they wouldn't do it either.
Do you still have to follow all those rules for what you can and can't say about these corporations?
No, that was all just within the film.
Just within the making of the film. So
making of the movie.
You are now allowed to disparage the country of Germany again?
I couldn't disparage the country of Germany in or around the car. But now if I'm not around the car, I can disparage Germany all I like.
On a side note, this is a little off topic, but there's have you heard of a website called squarehippies.com? But it's all like as skimpily dressed men as they can find that they think are hot. And there was that scene of you walking down the street in a Speedo.
Right.
Well, they loved it, and they like took freeze frames of it and put it on their website. I'm feeling a little parched.
You know what you should have? You should have yourself a POM Wonderful 100% POM brand. You should.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good.
I can feel my urinary tract being cleansed as we speak.
It's getting cleaned out, flushed out right now.
I thought what was so funny about it was that you never realize like where product placement fits into a movie. Like you never realize when you're being marketed to.
That's right. It will change the way you watch film and television. It will completely change the way you look at this world of advertising and marketing. You will become so hyper aware. Like you will see it everywhere now. I think that's a great thing. I think awareness is one of the first steps towards change. In Sao Paulo, they banned all outdoor advertising. It's all gone within the city limits. And so it would be really interesting for a city to try and do the same thing here.
It would be great. I would like to see the world free of all this like conjunctivitis-inducing imagery. So I would like to just walk down the street and not be marketed to it every second. Well, Morgan, it was fantastic talking with you today. Thank you so much for talking with me. And you can see the great POM Wonderful Presents, the greatest movie ever sold, when?
April 22nd.
April 22nd. Check it out in theaters then, guys. Have a good day.